Hey you guys, what's going on? This is Christ Chick's Conversation. Come to you guys the Proverbs of today. It's Proverbs Chapter 6. It says, the headliner says, practical warnings. It says, my son, if you have put up security for your neighbor, have given your pledge for a stranger, if you are snared the words of your mouth, caught in the words of your mouth, then do this, my son, and save yourself. For you have come into the hand of your neighbor. Go hasten and plead urgently with your neighbor. Give your eyes no sleep, and your eyelids no slumber. Save yourself like a gazelle from the hand of the hunter, like a bird from the hand of the flower. Go to the ant, O sluggard, consider her ways and be wise. Without having any chief, officer, or ruler, she prepares her bread in the summer and gathers her food in harvest. How long will you lie there, O sluggard? When will you arise from your sleep? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. And poverty will come upon you like a robber, and want like an armed man. Okay. A worthless person, a wicked man, goes about with crooked speech, winks with his eyes, signals with his feet, points with his finger. With perverted heart devises evil. Continues sowing discord. Therefore, a calamity will come upon him suddenly. In a moment, he'll be broken beyond healing. Oh no, this is scary. Okay, y'all, this is good. Listen. There are 6 things that the Lord hates, 7 that are abomination to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked plans, feet that make haste to run to evil, a false witness who breathes out lies, and one who sows discord among brothers. I heard that. That's 6 things the Lord hates. Y'all hear me? Y'all heard that? 6 things the Lord hates. Y'all want to read it again for GP? It says, there are 6 things that the Lord hates, 7 that are abomination to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked plans, feet that make haste to run to evil, a false witness who breathes out lies, and one who sows discord among his brothers. Y'all, the one where it says feet that make haste to run to evil, I be trying to really make sure I gotta know what that one more mean, because to me, I read that and I said I'm gonna stop running to when I see people this when I was in school. When I read this in school, like, I'm gonna stop running when I see people fighting. You know, back in the day in school, we run like, oh, they fighting over there, let me run. And you be trying to watch and stuff. It always hurt my feelings when folks got beat up. So verse 20, so it can be running to evil. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what I thought when I was younger. You know, I need to study that verse more, but that helped me out growing up. It says verse 20, well, the headliner says warning against adultery. Verse 20, my son, keep your father's commandment and forsake not your mother's teachings. Bind them on your heart always. Tie them around your neck. When you walk, they will lead you. When you lie down, they will watch over you. And when you awake, they will talk with you. Come on, commandments. It says, for the commandments is a lamp, and the teaching a light, and the reproofs of discipline are the ways of life, to preserve you from the evil woman. Okay. From the smooth tongue of the adulteress. Do not desire her beauty in your heart. Do not let her capture you with her eyelashes. Y'all know why Solomon be writing this, right? If I ain't mistaken, wait, let me stay focused. Solomon, let's just know, Solomon knows. Okay. He knows about this. You know about the ladies. To preserve you. I'm gonna study before I say it. I gotta make sure I'm reading it right. To preserve you from evil women, from the smooth tongue of the adulteress. Do not desire her beauty in your heart, and do not let her capture you with her eyelashes. For the prince of a prostitute is only a loaf of bread. But a married woman hunts down a precious life. Can a man carry fire next to his chest and his clothes not be burned? Or can one walk on hot coals and his feet, or can one walk on hot coals and his feet not be scorched? Yeah, I'm just making sure I read this right. Let's read it again. Verse 24. Verse 23. Yeah, we're going back up. For the commandment is a lamp, and the teaching is a light. For the commandment is a lamp, and the teaching a light. And the reproofs of discipline are the way of life, to preserve you from evil woman, from the smooth tongue of the adulteress. Do not desire her beauty in your heart, and do not let her capture you with her eyelashes. For the prince of a prostitute is only a loaf of bread, but a married woman hunts down a precious life. Can a man carry fire next to his chest, or his clothes not be burned? Or can one walk on hot coals and his feet not be scorched? So is he who goes into his neighbor's wife. Oh, okay. So is he who goes into his neighbor's wife. None who touches her will go unpunished. People do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy his appetite when he is hungry. But if he is caught, he will pay sevenfold. He will give all the goods of his house. He who commits adultery lacks sense. Oh, Lord. It says, he who commits adultery lacks sense. Okay, that common sense. You feel me? He who does it destroys himself. He will get wounds and dishonor, and his disgrace will not be wiped away. For jealousy makes a man furious, and he will not spare when he takes revenge. Ooh. He will accept no compensation. He will refuse though you. What? He will accept no compensation. He will refuse though you multiply gifts. Oh, for jealousy, he who wants his honor his. This is a whole lot of. This is good. This is good. Solomon, what's okay? Solomon be talking about adulteries and wisdom. We gotta learn more about Solomon, y'all. If I am mistaken, Solomon liked the ladies. If I am mistaken, he was liking the ladies. Like he had a whole bunch of women. Let's go ahead and just confirm this. I think that's why he be talking about the ladies a lot. He wants you to be with the one person. Solomon in the Bible had a lot of women.
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. According to the biblical account, Solomon had 700 wives and 300 concubines. The wives were described as foreign princesses, including Pharaoh's daughter and women of Moab, Ammon, Edom, Sidon, and of the Hittites. The Message, a biblical paraphrase, says that Solomon was obsessed with women.
That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Solomon loved the ladies. Solomon loved the ladies. Solomon must have been fine. You feel me? Solomon had the ladies. Solomon got messed up because he was messing with all the women. It says, but he did not keep what the Lord commanded. Therefore the Lord said to Solomon, since this has been your practice and you have not kept my covenant and my statutes that I command you, I will surely tear the kingdom from you and will give it to your servant. So that makes me want to think, did Solomon write Proverbs and all this after he got disciplined by God? Because you know how that goes sometimes. God, indeed he loves us. Indeed he disciplined those he loves. So I wonder. So Bible scholars, if you on here, you want to be able to help me out before I try to learn it and stuff like that as well. Please let me know. Because I want to know. I want to know, did Solomon get disciplined by God and then he wrote all this? Because all this is like warnings. And you know how it goes when you get disciplined. You be trying to warn everybody like, don't do this because I know what's going to happen. And this what it sound like. Now, Solomon wrote this before and still committed the sin. Dang, Solomon, you must really like the ladies. Dang, it's like, we gotta figure it out, y'all. This is detective work, okay? We need to figure out if Solomon wrote all this after he was disciplined by God. You feel me? Because evidently, from what I see, and if I'm wrong, forgive me. Ooh, it says God questions. Let's read it. The question is, why didn't Solomon follow his own advice for women? Ooh, y'all, this is getting good. Let's get into it. Okay, so this may help us answer. Proverbs offers men much wisdom related to avoiding the trap of sexual. Ooh, what am I trying to say? I'm getting tongue tied. Proverbs offers men much wisdom related to avoiding the trap of sexual immoral relationships with women. However, Solomon's greatest personal weakness was with women. He is recorded as having 700 wives and 300 concubines. That's in 1 Kings 11:3. Unfortunately, as Solomon grew old, his wives turned his heart after other guys. Ooh, messy. 1 King 11 verse 14. Solomon knew what was right. Why didn't he follow his own advice concerning women? Many explanations have been offered through the Bible. Does not y'all know I can't say specifically give the answer. It says, though the Bible does not specifically give the answer, it should be mentioned that Solomon's father David also struggled in this area. Ooh, it runs in the family. Generational. Is that a generational curse? I see right here. A generational pattern. Because David did kill somebody to be with their wife. Ooh, woo. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is getting good. This is a soap opera. You feel me? David did kill somebody to be with the wife. He put him in the front line. Her husband, he got murked doing the little battle. Steady, y'all. Steady here. So that same spirit went on to his son. Ooh, woo. That's what I'm saying. God, what's the Bible verse that says God is not a perspective of person? What I'm trying to say is, just because David was David was a man after God's own heart. So even though, the point I'm just trying to say is, yes, you may love the Lord, but don't think the things that you have done cannot trickle down to your babies. Indeed, God have grace and stuff like that, but it still must be the way nature and stuff goes. Indeed, you repent, but you still planted that seed, because that seed was in David, and David mourned, he wept, he asked for forgiveness, and whoopty whoop whoop when what happened with the I guess he got the lady pregnant and the baby died. It was a whole lot. I'm going to tell y'all the story later. He was sad, and he still got disciplined, and he was trying to do the act right and all that good stuff. And was he sad that he killed her husband? I don't know, y'all. We got to read that. But the point of the matter I'm trying to say is that seed was still presented or whatever. And Solomon is the lady that David took, is that Solomon mama? Who is Solomon mama? We gotta find out who Solomon mama is. But either way go, that generational curse, that generational pattern around to Solomon, because as we see, Solomon left all the ladies. I was about to go online for something, but I forgot what I was going online for. Y'all done got off track. This is so good. This is like so messy. Oh my goodness. And this is supposed to help us, y'all. So we won't do it, y'all. Oh Lord, the temptation be real. Oh goodness. So he got it from his daddy, Solomon. It says Solomon knew what was right. Why didn't he follow his own advice concerning women? It says, oh my goodness. It should be mentioned that Solomon's father David also struggled in this area, though not to the extent that Solomon did. Dang, Solomon did extras. See, David learned his lesson, I guess. But Solomon was like, oh my goodness. He wanted that. Probably. I don't know what he wanted, but he wanted something, ladies. It says, David took many wives and concubines. 2 Samuel 5:13. But even then, he lusted after Bathsheba. Bathsheba. And she was taking a bath, too. That's funny, that's her name. And that's when he seen her. She was taking a shower. And she was somewhere bathing outside, and committed adultery with her. Like father, like son, they say. And Solomon seems to inherit his father's sin. Ooh, amplify it in his own life. Oh my goodness, that make you think, y'all. What's the sin that we be doing that may go on to our kids? Oh Lord. Oh goodness. Jesus. We gotta work on it. One reason author noted for Solomon failing to follow his own advice is that Solomon learned his lesson from experience. If the Proverbs was complied in the later part of Solomon's life, it would make sense that he recorded wise sayings to help others avoid problems he dealt with in his own life. Okay, we get an answers. If so, the Proverbs of Solomon are deeply personal, since they were born out of the author's personal struggles with foolishness. Yes, Solomon, yes. That's what I like. Don't be giving people, I like when people give advice from stuff that they learned from. You feel me? Another possible reason Solomon did not follow his own advice regarding women is that there's a difference between having knowledge and applying knowledge. Oh, Lord. That's right. It says, another possible reason Solomon did not follow his own advice regarding women is that there's a difference between having knowledge and applying knowledge. So he had the knowledge. He like, hey, but applying it, come on, we gotta get it together. Don't be up here having knowledge and not applying it. Ooh, ain't this stuff still relatable to today? You feel me? We all experience stuff like this kind of, you know what I'm saying? We having the knowledge, but you need to apply it. It's like, you have knowledge. Don't cross the street. You feel me? With oncoming, with traffic coming, and then you like, I need her to get over there real fast. Let me go over there. And you didn't apply the knowledge, and you know something might happen probably. Ooh, Lord. It says Solomon knew it was wrong to obtain many wives. In fact, it was against the Mosaic law, Mosaic law, Deuteronomy 17:17. But he did it. What is 17:17? And Deuteronomy 17:17 says, and he shall not acquire many wives for himself, lest his heart turn away, nor shall he acquire for himself excessive silver and gold. Ooh, it said it in the word. That's what the word said. It said it in the word. Ooh, Lord, the rules, Lord. But he did it regardless of his knowledge. Solomon likely later regretted his choices, as can be seen in the way he speaks of avoiding sexual immorality in Proverbs. A third possible answer to this issue is that not all the book of Proverbs was written by Solomon. Okay, not all of it was written by him. The book indicates that some of the Proverbs were written by other wise men. Proverbs 22:17 through 24 and 34 are girl Agur, son of Jake. Proverbs 30 verses 1 through 33, and King Lemuel. Y'all know I ain't about to pronounce all that if I don't know how to say it in real life. But them humans right here, some of them was written by other wise people. It says wise men. A fourth possible reason for that. Go ahead, take it all in. Go ahead, as long as somebody wanted to see it again. I felt you, girl. I felt you. Or him, whoever's watching. Y'all want to see that again. It says a fourth possible reason that Solomon did not follow his own advice concerning women can be found in the second part of 1 Kings 11:4. His heart was not fully devoted to the Lord his God, as the heart of David his father had been. The historian notes that it was when Solomon was older that he strayed from God's ways. Oh my goodness. God then gave a judgment concerning Solomon, his kingdom. 1 Kings Chapter 11 verse 9 to 13. Since Solomon had experienced judgment in his own life in this area, he determined to help others to avoid similar judgment in their lives, y'all. Oh my goodness. Come on, y'all. Press pause, y'all, if y'all need to get these verses. Oh my goodness, this hurts my feelings. I'm so sensitive because temptation be real, Tony. Dang. Come on, Solomon. It says his heart was not fully devoted to the Lord his God, as the heart of David and his father. I don't know why I'm feeling emotional. Because I know Sandy just, man, the historian knows that it was when Solomon was older that he strayed from God's way. Dang, he was older. Dang. God didn't give a judgment. And God don't play. It says God didn't give a judgment concerning Solomon and his kingdom. God like, well, here it is. You feel me? God don't be playing. It says, and Solomon had experienced his judgment in his own life, he determined, so therefore he helped others. So Solomon, he was like, let me help others, because the way God is set up, he gonna get you regardless. Repent, repent, repent. It says, in the end, we have some possible reason why Solomon may have neglected his own advice, but we are not told for certain in scripture. Solomon was extremely wise, but he was a man with temptations. Dang, he had wisdom, but he was tempted. Oh, the spirit and the flesh is always at war. Like any other person, he obeyed God in many areas. And he often failed with his relationships with women. At least he knew the area he fell short in. Some people don't even know the areas they need help in. Some people just be going about their life, don't know what sin is gonna take them down, and the ones that they need to be working on. We gotta know what sin's gonna take us out, and we gotta work on that so we won't be taken out. You feel me? And I'm not gonna say like taken out now. You know what I'm saying? When you repent and things and change your heart and your ways, you know, God is a good God to forgive, but sometimes you be hard on yourself. You feel me? And that's another thing to go through when you done this. Oh Lord, this is a whole lot of, I know. Oh, this is so sad. Solomon was extremely wise, but he was a man with temptations like any other person. He obeyed God in many areas, yet he often failed in his relationship with wisdom. Instead of questioning the reason why Solomon failed to follow his own advice, we would do better to learn from his mistakes and his wisdom recorded in Proverbs to avoid these problems in our own lives. That is so true. I ain't judging Solomon, because you know what I'm saying, we be falling short. You feel me? Sometimes that sin be like, whoa, wait, you feel me? But then it's like, we see what happens. It's like, you know what that saying is, a few moments of pleasure can lead you to hell. Yes, especially if you don't be repenting and keep on doing it. Oh Lord, this is so much. This is deep. We went through, this is a lot, y'all. We gonna have to come back. My earring falling off. Oh my goodness, this was good, y'all. This was some good conversation. Shoot, and I ain't judging Solomon. We can't be judging Solomon, y'all. We got a little temptation, some of these men be foreign out here. You feel me? So us ladies, we can't judge, you feel me? Because these men are foreign out here. You feel me? And they be like, woo, you feel me? And we gotta be strong too. And then the men, y'all gotta be strong too, because the ladies be foreign too. You feel me? I know y'all be feeling how the ladies are foreign. Y'all, we gotta be careful. We gotta know knowledge and apply knowledge. Whew. There's no need for us to read Bible ref. This gave us a whole lot of details. Y'all go ahead and read that yourself. Oh my goodness, y'all. Today was a good one. Today was a gooder, like Brown would say off of Medea. Today was a gooder. You feel me? Woo wee! It felt like we just went through a soap opera, y'all. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness for Bible verses and stuff like that. The Bible, because it can help us. Don't y'all feel good? Like, okay, booyah, Solomon. He give us these teachings and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, wee. Like, for example, oh my God. Oh, this is a whole lot of. Oh my goodness. He was cheating with the lady. I don't want to say cheating, but he was getting it with the ladies. God had to say, hey, wait a minute, son. Hold on, wait a minute. Woo, y'all. My battery about to die. Okay, so we gonna go ahead and come back another time for the next chapter. We're gonna be reading Proverbs Chapter 7. Okay, Lord. This is a good one. All right, y'all. Have a blessed one. Christ Chicks Conversations finding out.